I'm going to do a reading today that is going to be about like what would so and so have to say about this. That's kind of like the general consensus of it. And I wanted to know like what would the highest authority have to say about this? That's going to be the question, and then you can call that highest authority whoever you want. So I won't clarify it for risk of offending anybody. But yeah, what would the highest authority have to say about this? So we're going to think about an issue. I'm going to shuffle the cards and we'll see what comes out. And then that'll be your answer. Okay, we have 2 cards. That's what happens when you shuffle and they fly out when your eyes are shut. So we have 2 swords, which were also popular in my reading yesterday actually. We have the Page of Swords and we have the Knight of Swords. So there's actually a lot of common themes going on in my readings at the moment. Probably because my readings are aimed at everybody, at the collective, as opposed to an individual person. So, like, the Page of Swords is all about apprenticeship and study and learning, and it's like swords are an air card. Yeah, they're all about the intellect, the mind, knowledge, kind of channeling it from above, and so this card is saying that basically, so the answer is go study, go learn, find more information, yeah, out there. So not just from yourself, not just from your head, go out there and hit the books, yeah, and do your research, get more information, and by doing that then you will be able to stand at the top of the hill with, you know, like a clear panorama all around you, and you will be able to see better what is going on. You will have a clearer picture of what is going on because you will have looked into more sources of information and gain more options and angles. And a lot of this is to do with trusting your intuition and being strong in your roots as well. So making sure that the information you have is grounded, is from a reliable source. So checking your facts. Don't just be all airy-fairy and in your head up in the clouds. It's like, no, you need to be like situated on the ground so that your sword of knowledge, your truth, is an accurate and well-rounded one. So that's like where you start. And then where you move on to after you've done this groundwork, this research, is the Knight of Swords. So then once you've got the information, the answer is now you have to go out and fight. Now you're on a crusade. Now you're on a quest. Now you have to go out and share that information. So you've garnered your knowledge and you've collected it around you and it's in your sword. And now you need to go out and share that information with the world on your holy crusade. And maybe you're going to have to fight in order to walk that walk and talk your talk. Maybe you won't, but it's like, but once you've done the research and everything, then you will have the knowledge, and then it will be up to you to choose what to do with it. But the suggestion is to embrace the light, embrace spirit, embrace a higher place. Yeah. So So to take your knowledge and go forth and share it, but share it lovingly, share it compassionately, share it because it is the truth and it needs to be heard, and it can be helpful if shared. And it's saying that, you know, it's going to be tough, yeah, you're going to have to like go through like a barren desert. It's not really going to have much greenery in it, much life in it. There's going to be almost like there will be a drought within your life at this time. So maybe you will lose friends, maybe you will fall out with family, maybe you will be alienated from society and on the outside for doing this. You know, it really depends on what your quest is, I suppose, doesn't it? But it is your mission, it is your purpose. It's what you're supposed to do, and not everything that we are supposed to do is supposed to be comfortable. It's about learning a lesson. That's why we're here. We're not here necessarily to enjoy ourselves and be happy and merry all of the time. We're here to grow and evolve and learn. And life is not always comfortable. So maybe we can be comfortable while we're doing the learning and acquiring knowledge, but then we have to go out there and we have to kind of like pay that forwards. And that might be difficult for a time. But we're heading in a direction, and we have a mission, and we have a passion, and we believe in it, and we're working for a higher power, whether that's a group that we've joined, or whether that is, you know, a guru who has passed over, who is communicating with us, or whether we are just like standing up for what we believe in religiously, or spiritually. But you know, it's going to be difficult, and we're going to feel like we're alone a lot of the time, and we're going to need armor. And there are going to be birds flying overhead trying to distract us. In both of these, there are birds flying overhead trying to distract us from what we're trying to do, trying to confuse the message, trying to whisper other things into our head that aren't helpful. And maybe these birds also are like kind of like part of our shadow, chasing us as we try to do good, as we try to evolve. So yeah, it's kind of like study up and then toughen up and go forward and be prepared to fight if necessary. You know, a knight is part of the king's army. Yeah, so he goes out sometimes on his own on a crusade, but he's coming from a kingdom which supports him and believes in him and employs him. And so there's comfort in that, and there's community in that, and there's support in that. And at the end, when you succeed, there will be reward for you too. You will be welcomed home with open arms. So, you know, it's not bad. It's just not warm and fuzzy, really. But tarot really is, and life isn't either. So yeah, I hope that was helpful to you. That is what your higher power of your choice wishes to say to you today in regards to whatever you are struggling with in your mind, in your head. So yeah, if you would like to see more videos, please do check out the other videos on my channel. There is a wide selection of readings on various themes, and there's a few different decks as well. If you would like to contact me, do go and look at my website, lemonrosepetals.com, and all the information you need can be found there. There's also loads of blog posts and different articles about different forms of healing and stuff as well, so it's quite interesting. And you can send me a message from there as well if you would like to contact me, if you would like a private reading. And you can also find me via my Instagram, which is Lemon Rose Petals as well. So I hope to see you again here on this channel. Have a lovely day and speak to you soon.